Hello, welcome. Today we're playing Boogerman on the Super Nintendo. Let's go ahead and we got start and password. Yeah, we're not gonna be using passwords. We have something better than passwords. We're gonna be using Save States. It's a dark and stormy night at Professor Stinkbomb's lab, where a machine has been built to save the world from pollution by transisting it into dimension X-cement. What? Eccentric millionaire Snotty Ragsdale has taken a job at the lab to investigate its safety and find out exactly where the pollution is going. He has a bad feeling about this latest contraption. Something about his suspicions coming true. I don't know, that was actually kind of hard to read against the background. Oh, I think I skipped this. So he started as a regular guy before he turned into Boogerman. Oh, maybe he was Boogerman the whole time. Okay, well, I thought there was gonna be, he was gonna have some sort of like booger-related accident or something that turned him into Boogerman. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call this blind. I played this one time, like 25 years ago or something like that. I played it for like 5 minutes. So I have, like, seen this first level. Oh my god, dude, why? Why facing the tree, man? It's, like, creepy. I think I sorta... Like, I wasn't a fan of the fact that you have a projectile, but you have, like, limited ammo for it. What is this? Looks like a hat on the ground. But, I mean, I guess it, like, on the one hand, I mean, I understand that, like, it makes sense that you would have, like, limited snot or whatever. But it just, like, sucks that, you have a projectile that you attack with, but you only have, like, a finite amount of it. Can you jump on the guys? Okay, so you can't kill them without the projectile. Okay. So you do have to, use your snot, like, sparingly. But, I don't know. I was just kind of bummed out. I was like, you just get used to playing like Contra, where you're just spamming the projectile, or, you know, like Mario, you have unlimited fireballs. It just seemed like a downgrade to only have a finite amount of projectile ammo. Also, how do you... Gotta try all the buttons, I guess. Oh, you can press L and R to move the camera up and down. That's kind of cool. Oh, there's water down here, apparently. Alright. Did it say the name of the level? I got to the point where, like, the demo started, and it said Flatulent Swamp or something like that. But then I reset it or whatever before it actually started. I'm assuming that it's this place, or the Flatulent Swamp.
Booger! Booger!
There's a booger button? Yeah, I know we have a burp. Okay, so we have, like, 2 kinds of ammo. I just saw in the upper right corner. So we have, like, a short-range forward attack, a long-range projectile attack, and we can jump on dudes. I'm also pretty sure that when I played this, I think I played it on the Genesis version, I think. I did also, or I do remember also seeing this, like, the map of this first level in, like, a Nintendo Power. Why are there so many trees in the swamp, by the way? I'm guessing the plungers are just like coins. Also, what are those, I wonder? Okay, so just get to the end or whatever. You know, it's actually kind of hard to see how, like, long these platforms extend out for. It's like brown on that, like, dark blue. It's kind of hard to see, actually. What is this? Is this a secret? This looks like a thing. It looks like there'd be a secret underneath there. We know dude's got a cape, so it would be kind of cool if he had some sort of... Oh, hello. If he had some sort of, like, mobility, like, snot-related, like, mobility thing. Like in Earthworm Jim 2, you have that, like, snot swing thing you can do. Is that just a checkpoint? Maybe it's a checkpoint. But why would there be a checkpoint so close to the end? Oh yeah, I don't know. I guess let's just go. I'm assuming this is like the end of the level. Oh, it's just a thing to take us to the next section. Okay. Oh, you can jump on the hats. Well, I thought I did it earlier, but I wasn't sure. And I thought I jumped on like the first one that I saw. I thought. I guess not. Also, what the heck are these things? Like, what are these supposed to be, these things? I forget if I mentioned this, but this game was suggested, so thank you for the suggestion. Okay, so is there some sort of, like, collectible I'm, like, supposed to be picking up, or is it just, make it to the end of the level? Okay, so you don't seem to be able to fall into the water. That's nice. Yeah, I also did not know that this was made by Interplay. What do you call it? The Lost Vikings people, the people that made Lost Vikings. And they made Rock and Roll Racing, and like, what else did they make? I feel like they're like, aren't they famous for like one other thing? I can't think of it. Yeah, Interplay is one of those companies that like what was the fate of Interplay? Like what happened to them? Like, I don't remember ever hearing that like Interplay is like going out of business or whatever. Or sometimes the companies will like merge. And then they'll like go by like another name. You know, I remember this being, like, a little bit, like, harder. I mean, the game came out in 95, so I was, like, 11 or 12, so I'd been gaming for several years. I sort of remember having, like... not necessarily, like, a hard time with the game, but I don't remember it being, like, this easy. There's gotta be something with this toilet situation. How come he's not saying booger anymore? The toilet has to do something. It's even got an arrow on it. It's clearly, very obviously trying to indicate something. I have no idea, though. Oh, is there like an enemy behind here? So how do you get like higher up? I've been like stuck on the bottom for a while. Like, I hit my cape change color. I guess that's how it, like, indicates how much life you have. Is this more life? What was that? Oh, wait, I jumped on that guy. How come I didn't kill him? I jumped on that guy. How come I didn't kill him? Don't even tell me I didn't jump on that guy. I jumped on him, like, perfectly. Did I not jump on that guy? Dude, I swear to God, I jumped on him. And it's snail guy crawling is kind of hard to see with this, with like that railing thing like blocking your view. Dude, that was bootsy. Also, you cannot take very many hits, apparently. Oh, if you press down, you can dig at the piles. I was just testing to see if you could do like a duck jump to like jump higher. In MC Kids, you can hold down and then jump, and you can jump higher. Oh, what was that? Okay, so we gotta dig at the piles of stuff, apparently. Okay, I don't know if this game is, like, secret heavy. Like, are there gonna be, like, secrets, like, over here? One plunger, awesome. I don't know, is that like a trick? I feel like there should be more. Also, if you need 100 plungers for a one-man, I feel like that's like a lot. They're not giving out the, they're like stingy with the plungers. Oh, now my cape is flashing strangely. There's like a thing like behind that tree. What does the M do? I don't know, I got hit and then I lost it. I don't know if I lost it because I got hit or if it just like is like a timed thing and it wore off or something. I have no idea. It's like not very descript. It's literally just a bottle. It says M on it. It's like, what? Like that could stand for any liquid that starts with M. Like what could it possibly stand for in a game like this? Like, I don't know. I don't have any guesses. Well, you know, technically, milk does create a lot of mucus, I think, right? They say that, like, if you have, like, a condition that's making you all snotty, to not have any, like, milk or dairy products. Red. I should be save stating after every level, by the way. Okay, so the plungers are just, like, bonus, points or whatever. And the hats are bonus points too, apparently. Like, are they really hats? Alright, save state. Also, I was thinking about the title, how they call it a pick and flick adventure. And I was like, why would they call it that? But then I was like, maybe it's a play on words of like pick your own adventure. It's got pick and adventure, but instead of pick your own adventure, they just changed it to pick and flick adventure. It's like kind of like similar. I don't know. I don't know. Do people actually flick their boogers? Like, do they actually really? I mean, I feel like they don't like flick very well. I probably gave up on trying at some point in my childhood. I was just like, what's the point? All they do is like stick to your finger. You gotta flick your finger like 20 times just to get it to go off. Okay, well that cape is probably another hit. So let's see if I can get that guy. I don't know, I feel like the pick and wipe technique is more utilized in real life. I know it doesn't rhyme. So it doesn't like sound catchy, but I feel like people do that probably more, right? Oh, okay, I pressed down and I went down. So the up just means that you come out of it, I think. But, B, what does B stand for? Okay, so did the guys... Oh, maybe I landed next to the guy and he poked me. Oh man, look at the animation on this. Wow, you have to jump off apparently. Oh, can I go down? I don't want to go down too far if I can't see where I'm gonna land. That might be death down there. Oh, there's probably something here. I'm not oh my god, dude. Wow. Why do you pass right through the pipe? You can stand on the pipe, but you can't pass through it horizontally. What the hell was that garbage? That put me at the very start. If that put me at the start, I'm just gonna reload the save state. Just so I can save a life. Boy, that was a dumb way to lose a life. I can't believe that you just like go through it. Like when you can go through it sideways, but you can stand on it. Yeah, that makes like no freaking sense. Oh well, I mean, at least that answers the question that like going off the bottom of the screen kills you. Like landing in the liquid is a death. You can't like swim. But well, I guess I do actually have a booger wiping story. The last car that I had, there was a point where anytime I had like snot in my nose, if I was in the car, I would like put my finger in my nose to like get the snot out, and then I would wipe it on the on like the part of the seat that's like between my legs, like on the underside, or you know, like on the facing forward part, but it's like you know, it's like where your feet go or whatever. Jeez. So I don't even know how long I did that for, a long time. And then I ended up selling my car to a coworker. And it wasn't until after I sold the car that it occurred to me that, like, the freaking, like, years of, like, combined, like, booger wipage that I did on that car, like, in that same spot, like, between my legs. Like, I didn't, like, clean it. So then, like, when the dude got the car, he was probably like, dude, what the hell? There's, like, 5 years worth of, like, wiped boogers in this one spot. And freaking, what was the point of that? Oh, I didn't get the cape from down below. Whatever. Maybe this takes me further into the level. But, like, he went through and, like, detailed the car, and he's one of those people, like, he's not, like, a car guy. Well, he's a car guy, but not, like, mechanically. Like, he's the kind of guy that will, like, that he, like, took the car and he, like, changed the look of it. You know, so he made it look all, like, stupid looking or whatever. But he also, like, you know, like, cleaned it in the process, so we had to have come across it. There's no way he didn't know what it was. And then there was a couple of times where we would, like, pass each other. And it's one of those situations where it's like, he has to know, but he's also, like, not gonna bring it up. Be like, hey, did you, like, wipe boogers, like, between your legs? Because, boy, there was, like, hella boogers. There was, like, 50 layers of boogers that I had to, like, wipe through just to clean that spot. There's, like, no, like, on the one hand, it's one of those things where it's, like, you probably wouldn't think that, like, right off the bat, but then if you really thought about it, you would be like, okay, well, what else, what the hell else could it be? It had to be boogers. So, yeah, and we never spoke of it. Because when you're a dude, and stuff like that happens, you just don't ever mention it to the other dude. Kind of like one time I, oh man, I don't know. It kind of feels weird, like saying this, but it's like, dude moved out. Like, what? He's my ex-roommate, so I guess it's fine. But my ex-roommate, when he was living with me, we were living in like a 3-bedroom, and there was like a small room, a medium room, and like a large room. So I was in the small room, and then at the time he was in the medium room, and then there was like a small room that it wasn't like designated as belonging to either of us. But well, basically what happened is, like, when I moved in, I was in the medium room. And then, like, someone else was in the large room, and then he moved out. So then I, like, sort of pulled rank or whatever, and then lived in the big room. And then that other guy moved in, so he had to pay his dues. So he was in the medium room, and then, like, the small room was like a smoke room, like a room where it, like, didn't belong to anyone. But then what happened is that because it was like a smoke room, once the other people, like, moved out, like, I never had any reason to go in there. So he was the one that was in there, like, 99.999% of the time for, like, a couple of years. So it's sort of like, he ended up, like, de facto became, like, his room, like, unofficially. But it wasn't, like, officially declared to be, like, his room or whatever. So, so he put, like, posters up. He's a punk rocker, so he put up, like, hella posters and decked it all out, and it looked all cool and stuff. And he would just, like, smoke and just hang out there a lot or whatever. So there was one point where, so like I said, it wasn't officially, like, his room. Like, even though he was the one that was, like, always in there, it wasn't, like, officially, like, his room. So, for freaking, like, so if I ever needed to, like, say something to him, if he was in there, I would just go in there and ask him, or say whatever I needed to say, and everything was fine. Until one day, it wasn't fine. Because I opened the door, because I opened the door, and he's got his back to me, and he's totally naked, and I'm pretty sure he's jacking off, and I'm just like, bro. I'm just like, dude. Like, what? Like, come on, dude. It's like, yes, I know. was like, I know that it's like kind of your room because you're the one that's like always in here, and like he had it like in his head that it was like his room because he was the only one that ever like spent any time in there. Most of the time when I went in there to like talk to him or whatever, I would just like poke my head in and like just like stand in the doorway. Like it had so much like cigarette smoke in it. Like I didn't want to like, I mean, standing in the doorway probably isn't that healthy either, but it's just like I didn't have any like reason to ever like go inside. Like none of my stuff was in there. Like he was the one that was in there, so like more of his stuff like migrated in there. Oh, if you collect enough things, you can, he's like building a thing. I knew that he was building a thing, but I was just like, why is he building a thing? But he's building a thing, and if you build it high enough, you can get that one man, okay. Actually, we're at an episode, so, oh, what the? Okay, yeah, I don't know what that was, but apparently the bird, like, crashed, and then he fell, and then he, like, turned into, like, liquid, and then he reformed. Did I see that correctly? Maybe not, I don't know. But I'm trying to think, why did I bring that up? Oh, geez, I don't remember, but anyway. Okay, so we're still in the freaking flatulent swamps. I'm surprised that there's, like, we're on, like, the 4th level of this? Like, I was expecting there to be, like, 2 or 3. So next time, I guess we'll keep going through here and see what's in store. There's probably gonna be bosses, I think, right? This game probably has bosses. A lot of these kind of games have bosses, so we'll probably take on the boss if there is one, and hopefully beat him without any problems. And yeah, I guess we'll have to see what else is in store. So as always, thanks so much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, bye.